everybody! Welcome back to the adventures of Rikha'Raal in Skyrim. It'll happen one of these days. I really do want to do a Skyrim Let's Play, for realsies. But there are so many mods. So we're back. I just closed out the window that always pops up about like the Crown Store and, you know, spend more money, please spend more money. And there was a thing about like pre-ordering Somerset, because that's the next new DLC that's gonna be coming out. And I'm like, I need to find out like more information about that DLC because I'm curious. I want to look at the trailer. I want to see what it's about, but I'm not gonna get it. I know this because I didn't get Morrowind. I haven't finished the base game. These DLCs I'm not going to get for a really long time, if ever, but I still really want to know all about it. It's so strange. Oh dang, I was going to change my name, but we'll do that later. Just one more day of everyone knowing who you are, and then you're going to stumble in and everyone's going to be like, what? Who are you? The never-ending load order? Yes. See, it's like I have to go through my 300 plus mods that I just downloaded on whim because I'm like, oh, this looks good, I'll test it. Oh, this looks good, I'll test it. Go through them all, figure out which ones I want to keep, because there's normally like 10 mods that do the same thing from different mod authors because they have different goals in mind kind of deal. Finally get through all that, and then figure out a stable load order. It's just, there's so much. It's a game in and of itself, it really is. Pretty sure I can now. Do it now. Right, so we're exploring Skyrim. We're taking a little break from Cold Harbor because holy crap. And now it is time to figure out what Rikha'Raal will be doing today. Shadows over a Windhelm. The place bustles with revelers as a celebration honoring the Skald King is underway. Mira Stormcloak, a Thane of Windhelm and commander of the Windhelm Guard, wants to speak to this one. Strange, but alright. This one can find her in front of the Palace of Yizgamor. Okay. Now, knowing cities, the palace will be up at the tippy top, because that is the place where all the nobles and royals like to be, so they can look down upon the commoners. This one forgot how to run for a second there. Oh, cats. Hold on. Let me take care of that. As usual. This month, with any luck, this month I will be buying that cat door. And then all I have to do is find time to cut a hole in my door and install it. It's either going to be this month or next month. I need that cat door.
I don't know why I bother guarding you horrible people.
Eh? Who said that? Who said what? You?
Just about enough of this.
Alright then. This one likes your dress.
Come, have a drink with me.
No, thank you. Oh. You got soup.
Oh, hi there.
Know the feeling I just did with 3 games? Oof. That would take me days, weeks probably, let's be real, for me. It takes me such a long time.
Right here.
How are your days off? Decent. I mean, yesterday I was not feeling well. That actually wasn't really the full reason why the Lucky and Talented stream was canceled, because Talent was busy, but it was an an extra factor of like, yeah, it's probably best if we cancel. The day before that, I was just like, there was a lot that I was trying to do and get done, and I was starting to feel the pressure, you know. And I realized at that moment, I'm like, I I need to just take a moment because I'm starting to get like mentally frazzled, and that's just not a good place to be if you can help it. And I could help it. I didn't really want to cancel the stream because I felt like that was kind of admitting defeat in a way because I wasn't doing all of the things. But I felt like that was probably the healthier choice. So, yep.
Come on, help us out here.
Am I feeling better?
We have
Yes,
deadlines
yes.
to meet.
I am feeling much better.
You know the
Thank
rules.
you.
No one's allowed inside without authorization.
Shh.
And I don't see your paperwork.
Shh.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
You look strong and capable, good in a fight, and brave enough to travel the world in search of adventure.
Yes.
If my assessment is even close to correct, I could use your help.
Your assessment is correct. What do you need?
The Conan-Liker, the great games to honor the reign of King Yoren, fills the city with mirth and good cheer. When a new king survives to his 10th year on the throne, we celebrate. But not everyone who has come to Windhelm is in a festive mood.
10th year on the throne. What is wrong?
The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in a decade, but they return for these games. Since then, there have been numerous injuries and a few deaths, and I fear worse things are to come. The clan stays at the Cold Moon Inn. See what you can learn.
Then why do you suspect this clan?
We don't like to talk about it, but Yoren wasn't the unanimous choice to ascend the throne. The Stormfist clan backed his challenger, and they have been associated with ill omens ever since. Discretion is called for, hence an outsider like you.
Well, yes. Khajiit and Windhelm is very much the outsider. You must tell Rikha'Raal who was the challenger.
Yoren's brother, Fieldgore. He desired the throne. Normally, succession is determined by the crown of Freydis, but there were complications. Anyway, the brothers fought, Yoren won, and Fieldgore was exiled. End of story. Or so we thought.
Khajiit must go now. You Nords have such funny names. It gives her a good laugh. This must be the inn, yes? No? No. Mage's Guild. Yeah. No. The Cold Moon Inn. This place looks very different than what Rikha'Raal would have assumed it would look like. Or at least, perhaps the layout is a bit different.
I forbid it, young lady. No daughter of mine is going to be courted by a Nord stable boy.
Oh, mother, but I'm bored. There hasn't been anyone to flirt with except Arama since we'd reached these wretched shores. And she's no fun to flirt with at all.
I don't know why I bother guarding you horrible people.
Oh. That was the conversation.
Scamper along now, little one. Felvin's a fool, but he's an undaunted. Good for a story, at least.
Khajiit is undaunted. At the least, as far as she can remember, perhaps she never finished with that.
I continue to work on my masterpiece. The one song that will win the heart of the woman I can't live without. She'll surely swoon and accept my hand in marriage the moment she hears it. I just need to finish it first.
Oh, that is a powerful song. Who are you writing it for?
Inbuild Cold Moon. That woman is the definition of beauty and grace. Sure, many would call her a simple stable girl, but I know her to be so much more.
Huh. What does she think of you?
Well, she knows my name. At least, I'm pretty sure she knows my name. I'm working on more. Hopefully, this song will convince her of my worth as a suitor.
Khajiit must know. Have you told her how you feel?
Why would I do that when I can sing her a beautiful song that describes my feelings? What a strange suggestion.
Alright.
If you're looking for a hired blade, look somewhere else. I don't do that anymore.
Why did you stop?
I was a good soldier once. I was a faithful follower of Kain, along with the rest of my family. After the disaster, I was disgraced, no longer fit to serve in the regular army. So, for a time, I sold my blade to the highest bidder.
And now?
What does it look like? I sit here, and I drink until I collapse. And then I get up and drink some more. It's the only way I can endure the memories.
Oh, no, really? What happened? Please relive them and tell Rikha'Raal everything.
You ask more questions than my mother, and she's the keeper of Kain's Grove. Leave me to my drink, or I'll show you how good a warrior I used to be.
Shh. If you are drunk, Khajiit can take you.
A sharp blade solves more problems than it creates. At least that's been my experience.
Rikha'Raal can attest to that. Anything of interest going on that you know of?
There's the King's Festival, if that type of thing interests you. Me, I'm not a fan of large crowds. They bring in all kinds of trouble.
You must tell this one. Anyone that she should watch out for.
I don't trust that Stormfist clan one bit. We haven't seen them in a decade, but they showed up for this year's Konenleiker. They're nothing but trouble, you mark my words.
Interesting. Whoa, that was a lot of beeps. But okay, Starlark made it rain. You gotta remember that.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura.
Khajiit feels like she has seen you before. You are stalking her. Oh. You are a silent one, yes?
What?
What are you doing up here?
Getting warm.
Please answer, Rikha'Raal. Can you tell her anything about the Windhelm?
It's an old city.
Ah. This is where you got your name from.
What do you mean?
Do you have any interests?
I like music.
Really? Music?
The whimsical harps of the Altmer always bring a tear to my eye. Their fingers gently caressing the strings of the beautiful instruments, plucking and strumming songs that touch your soul. It's like they can see right into my heart.
There is a bard downstairs.
I hope a troll eats him.
Oh. Not a fan of him, huh? Fair enough. Alcos also redeemed it. Okay, alright. The Coinliker continues. If such a name could be given to the celebration of a false king, the Stormfist clan participates in this farce, so I can deliver my lord's message to the cursed Jurn. Jurn? And so I can see his face as realization sinks in, like a dagger to his heart. While I would normally find cheating unacceptable, these games have no honor. We must act quickly. I have hidden Khajiits throughout the city. And I need a drink. Members of the clan can use the contents against the other competitors. There are 4 caches hidden where our clan brothers and sisters can find them. I have recorded their locations in the following verse. Between a moon that's cold and a wizard's horde.
If I win a contest, can I get a medal? I like medals.
Behind a cracked hedge stone, west and breezy. At the rear of the Windhelm's only abstaining nord. Where a mountain may rest calm and easy. Hedgestone. A north that does not drink. Somewhere around the Mage Tower and the stables. There's also a female orc that keeps following this one all over Tamriel. He's creepy. This man following so urgently every single time. It just pops up. It is worrisome. If this one ever sees him in Cold Harbor, she will be ever more paranoid.
What?
Oh. Use it. Sorry. Use this instead of the shoulder knife. The dull shoulder knife they provide is useless against armor. This blade will cut through chain and plate. Use this blade when the fighting gets close, but don't let anyone get a good look at it. Winning is important. I need to make it to the final competition. L. Abstaining north. How this one find that cache? It is a whole entire city. One north that does not drink. How will Rikha'Raal know?
Hold still. Stop weaving.
The tracker's competition requires an arrow doused with animal musk that is loosed into the woods. The competitors then attempt to track the arrow by watching the movements of animals attracted to the scent. Use this bow to loose a noisemaker arrow with a string attached that follows the same path as the first arrow. The noise will spook the animals and make tracking them unreliable, but the string will lead our competitor to the prize. This is a difficult contest to manipulate, so we have our best tracker in the competition, just to be safe. Well.
Let's drink to the ladies.
Khajiit can drink to that. She can drink to most things.
I prefer the Cold Moon Inn to the Sober Nord. It's much more rustic.
Good to know. The Sober Nord Tavern. Sober Nord.
Hey, grab a drink.
Public dungeon. Khajiit feels no need.
If they were serving 100-year-old Flynn, I'd enter this contest in a heartbeat.
Khajiit thinks alcohol is alcohol.
Is this on straight?
Slip this poison into the kegs before your stint in the contest. In the contest begins, the substance has no taste, and its effects manifest fairly quickly. It will make the drinkers appear to have weak constitutions. Make sure you consume the antidote before you start drinking, and everything should work out fine. L. Set this incense upwind of the competition so that the faint smoke it creates floats towards them. The harshness of the smoke will sting their eyes and make it difficult to aim. Our competitor has special drops to protect her eyes and should be unaffected. In the end, another win for the Stormfist clan. Well, this should be enough evidence. After all, that last letter did say Stormfist.
Some drink to forget.
Khajiit may be going the wrong way.
They're running low on mead. I wonder what happened to that shipment from Volya's meadery.
This might work. Yes. Khajiit is learning her way around the
We have
city.
deadlines to meet.
You've been gone for a while. Tell me you found something useful.
This one found these notes in a weapon cache hidden around the city.
Cheating at the Conanliker and the Stormfist clan. They haven't caused this much trouble since... Oh no. This is worse than I feared. We need to determine what's really going on here.
What?
While you were completing your mission, another competitor was injured. One of my best. The champion of Windhelm. This just got personal. I have another task for you if you're willing.
Isn't it just the Stormfist clan again? What do you need this one to do?
I want you to enter the next event, the foot
What?
race of the 9 Holds.
What?
I name you Windhelm's new champion.
What?
That should confuse our enemies. If you're willing, go talk to the race organizer Lenning. He's along the western wall.
You just said that your champion was attacked. Now you want Khajiit to put a target on her back? A stranger, an outlander, Just coming in, waltzing into your hold, and being named the new champion? Rikha'Raal admits she does like the sound of that, but she is only bait. This one will speak to Lenning at the western wall.
Hurry! Speak to Lenning the Hawk and enter the race. You're good at digging up information. We're better to keep an eye on things than right in the middle of the race. I can't post guards at every tower.
They will try
And
to
as an
kill
outsider that
one.
no one has ever heard of, your participation should confuse our enemies.
And your allies. That is politically the worst move. Yes? Hello? Ridiculous. And now Rikha'Raal has to use all of the strength that she has acquired on every single leg day.
Three cheers for the Scald King!
Alright. Hello?
If you're not participating in the race of the 9 holds, please stand back.
Rikha'Raal is, the new champion of Windhelm.
I see. Thane Mara is playing her political games again. No matter. As the last racer to arrive, you get to light the starting flare. Get ready. The race begins as soon as you ignite the flare.
Oh? That easy. Alright, apparently she does this a lot. Rika does not know if that is a good thing or a horrible, horrible thing. Handy! It didn't go through though. The Duke Nukem movie starring John Cena as the Duke might actually be possible. No script yet, but they want to orient themselves on Deadpool when it comes to controversy. Interesting. Please tell Rikha'Raal, what are the rules of this race?
Rules? Haven't you ever ran a race before?
Yes.
You have to run along the outer walls of the city and must pass through each of the 9 towers along the walls. 1 for each hold in Skyrim. The first racer to pass through the 9th tower wins the event.
Run along the outer walls? That sounds easy enough.
Hail and all that.
And all that. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll exercise before Rekka runs her race. Let's do some desk push-ups, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Needs a neck leg day. I don't know. We can do arms right now. It's feeling a desk push-ups. I've been doing a lot of the squats lately, so mixing it up. Gonna write that down. Leg day for Hendy. Alright, let us do this. Rika is not very good at sprinting. She does not really have the stamina. Oh, she forgot to eat. She could have drank or ate, what is it, beets? Something. Rika must have some kind of food. Something that would speed up our stamina. Even a little. She's known more for spellcasting and sneaking. Lots of sneaking. Oh. You? Who are you?
Thanks. It's the rare soul who stops to help an opponent.
What happened to you?
Treachery. An orcish arrow. Poisoned. I drank a potion, but it didn't help.
Chicken is good for
finished.
stamina. Listen now. She eats chicken legs all the time for health, doesn't she? Or wait, maybe it's pork and venison. You're right, and I'm wrong, I think. Oh, Rikha'Raal can help you.
It's too late for me.
You don't
need
know
to
that.
listen. I saw where the assassin fled. To the south, away from the city. They must be hiding nearby. Avenge me, champion. Avenge!
Rikha'Raal should be able to mend you and also avenge you. Why are you so hell-bent? Oblivion bent? Daedra bent? Well, you're dead now. Alright. To the south, huh? Wait. Should Rika finish the race first? Or go after the enemy? Either way, she is wasting time at the moment. Okay, apparently Rika cannot run off into the sunset, for she will never be able to find the place. She must talk to this Lenning the Hawk first. Perhaps he can provide a clue where in the south they would have harbored. That feel when your Twitch glitches. I know that feels so bad. You.
What happened to you? You were doing so well. Why'd you stop running?
One of the racers was murdered.
Another murder? In broad daylight? Thane Mara just left and she wants to speak to you. And she needs to hear about this anyway. Hurry and meet her in front of the palace.
But the south, they're getting away as Rikha'Raal speaks. That house does weird things to Rikha'Raal's eyes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
The god of schemes consume.
I'll have what I'm having.
And that house too. A lot of these houses play weird mind tricks on Rikha'Raal.
What a race! I saw some of it, and I was informed of the outcome. I have eyes throughout the city, of course.
The ring was attacked during a race. You would know this, of course. Rikha'Raal had a chance to speak with him before he died, however.
Another blasted attack. You showed compassion, abandoning the race to aid another. Empathy is worth as much as strength, in my opinion. Now about Hadring. We need to find his killers and bring them to justice. Someone must have seen something during the race. The assassins fled after their cowardly attack, but every rat has a hole to hide in. You must find that hole.
Yes.
I don't want you to just find the assassins. I want you to hunt them down like the rabid dogs they are and dispatch them with haste and extreme prejudice. Do we understand each other, champion?
Champion? Is one is still champion of Windhelm? That is official, and not just a cover? Oh. Izon understands perfectly. Say Merida, Stormclaw.
I'm taking the gauntlets off and granting you the authority to do whatever is necessary to deal with these assassins. I name you as Justice Carl of Windhelm. Dispense your authority as needed, and deal with this as quickly as you can.
Justice? Ah. Hadn't told Khajiit where the assassin went before he died.
Well done. I'll mobilize the guard to prevent any more Stormfists from getting into the city. Go south and find the assassins. Bring me back something I can show to King Yorin to let him know we've taken care of this problem.
Ah, champion of Windhelm, and also able to dispatch justice at will. This was a good day for Khajiit to acquire more power.
Open for business.
It was so simple, too. They give it out like candy.
What?
To the south. Dang it.
Poor Lower Yorgrim. What a crying shame that's turned out to be. I wouldn't go that way if I were you, Traveler.
Why? What is wrong?
Giants attacked Lower Yorgrim. It's a disaster.
Especially when you're trying to watch this channel. God dang it, Twitch. Breaking my chat. Glitching out. Not viewers. What's wrong with you? Giants. Very well. Khajiit will stay away. This is a stable, no? Khajiit remembers. She was going to... Oh. Khajiit was going to talk to a stable girl, if she could find one. Find out more about why that bard is so smitten with her. What an interesting underground temple you have.
They called me a milk drinker for refusing to raise a glass of mead to the Scald King. The crowd of drunken louts rushed me, but I was able to elude them, so far. But I'm afraid to show my face upstairs while the festivities continue.
Fair enough. I literally just came down here because I wanted to see how cool it looked. Khajiit likes exploring places. Trebuchets in Tamriel. Flying Khajiit. I don't think ESO works that way. I don't think they have the same physics as Skyrim. Or at least the same broken physics. Because I know with Skyrim, if you like fix the weight that people are supposed to have when they ragdoll, those kind of things don't happen as often. I guess the giants pounding you into the air might. Okay, to the south. It's time to explore.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, oh. Dang it.
Spread out!
Alright, so Khajiit may have walked in on that and mucked it up a little. But she can still make this work. An accounting of the Elder Scrolls. Oh. Khajiit will help. "30 minutes later, a dead bandit fell right next to me." Oh my gosh. Oh, I find that hilarious. Oh. Limar, the Stonefist Brigade continues to make me proud. I knew you'd be able to make it to the final contest. You'll be close enough to touch my weakling brother, just as we planned. Deliver my message to Joran. Oh, Limar, look into his eyes. As you perform the deed, my brother will be protected, but you are stronger than the cowards guarding him. Kill them all, and return to me. Fildgor Orksane. Another book. No. Yes. The Chronicles of the Holy Brothers, Maruk. Grove. Collect evidence. Or explore. What is this place? This one does want to explore. She can always make it back.
They should have been back
Later.
by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
Oh! Oh! Well, this is interesting. The world is out to kill Rika as usual. Fury kissed. Alpas colas lame balta meza morte. A brief account of Lama Bal and the restless death. Well, now Khajiit should be able to continue. The sulfur fields.
Divines bless you, friend. World's a hard place these days. My 11 children will surely starve today without a morsel to eat. Won't you spare some gold for an honest man and his poor children?
Your children are starving.
Oh, most assuredly. Not a bite to eat in days. Weeks even. Won't you please help me out before it's too late for my 11 sickly children?
You are obviously hustling, but Khajiit is kind, at least for the moment.
Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you. My 17 sickly children thank you as well. The gods keep you.
Have fun with your money.
Hail, you're just in time. Hail and well met.
What are you doing out here?
Taking a break? Waiting for some friends? I'm a royal road worker. Do you appreciate the flat, even roads throughout East March? You can thank us for those. We've earned a little relaxation. We're throwing a celebration in Crag Wallow.
Have fun with that. No. Rika is just looking for books. Why is that such a problem? Oh, dang it. Back to the road for this one. Let's see. Ah, good. A way shrine. Spirits of Skyrim. What other way shrines are there? Oh. Didn't Rika... Oh. Didn't Rika help someone to destroy these from ever being able to actually work in Tamriel? Yes. Yes, it is clear skies. They have been stopped. Look at that. Interesting. Is the stream the stream shouldn't be lagging. I have 0 dropped frames on my end, so we should be good. But I'll be kind of sad if it is actually lagging. There is a book nearby. At least Rika thinks so. Look at all the different types of trees. It is nice to see. The Battle of Glenumbra Moors. Where is this way shrine? Ah, right here. Level 32. What is this?
The camp is on high alert. Watch your step. You wouldn't want a packed soldier to mistake you for one of those Stormfist brutes.
Please tell Rikha'Raal, how do you like it here in Eastmarch?
Despite the cold, harsh landscape, Eastmarch can be beautiful. But when this war ends, I'll return to Black Marsh without a second thought. It is my home.
Huh.
Something you need?
What is this place?
We're preparing this encampment to receive the Skald King and the packed delegates.
The Skald King is here?
Last I heard, he was still at Fort Amol. Or maybe he's on his way here. News isn't the most reliable these days.
But Khajiit was sure. She was sure that we had stopped the anchors. The anchors are still here. Oh no. That stuffy elf. He was wrong. Oh goodness.
Fool, did you think Molag Bal, the Lord of Domination, would be defeated so easily?
Apparently Khajiit did. Cadwell told you after that quest there was one more thing you need to destroy. It's true. There is
10 anchors drop for each that is destroyed.
It is true that he said that, but it was like, that was to stop Nern from being sucked in like a vortex. I thought the anchors were destroyed because that was like, there was multiple parts going on in this equation. So we defeated the anchors, which was a visible thing, and then Cadwell was saying, well, there's still this other invisible, really bad thing that's happening. As far as I interpreted it, and therefore Rikha'Raal interpreted it, but that was wrong. So now she gets to freak out. Thy stamps. Blessed Crucible. Choose one. Holiday Ivory Berry Blend. Cliff Eraser. Dark Early Moons. Okay. This one. And still plenty of points. Reggie. Gotta roll on out of here. Ah! Catwell. Sounds like a Khajiit butler name. Oh my gosh, Catwell. Lucky! Oh my gosh, 4 songs! Hello! I haven't seen you in forever! How are you doing? Also, bye Regina, I will see you later. I need to figure out where I am going here. Let's see. There must be other shrines over in this direction, so this one will head west. I have time to relax for once in my life. Oh man. Well, I'm glad you decided to relax here. Rain. This place looks so different and yet so much the same. Relaxing, what's that? Well, Hendress, it's the thing that happens on a rare occasion where you sit down and there's no annoying voice in your head telling you that you have to do something immediately. Work. What is this? Oh, it is a book. The Brothers' War. It's nice and quiet over here, but cannot last very long. Summoner. Are they a nice summoner? Probably not. They'll probably want to kill Rikha'Raal like everyone else. We should have a picnic out there? Yes! Some of these places are quite scenic.
Beware, stranger. The dead walk the crest.
Good to know. Good to avoid. No surprise that Discord is a wonky piece of software. Even the browser version. Especially the browser version. Discord does not like me talking with Henderson watching the stream. I mean, it's gotten a lot better than it used to be. That's for sure. No. This one thinks the steed is good. At least she remembers, kind of, that the steed is good. What is the lava? Spell penetration. Oh my god. Yes, that was a good one. It is worth keeping. What is going on here?
Then it's settled. No one goes in or out until the talks have concluded. Move along, citizen. By order of Commander Iarn, these godless fanatics and their sorry excuse for a shrine are off limits until the talks in Fort Ammel have concluded.
Why is that?
With King Yoren and so many Pact officials crammed into one place, the commander thought it prudent to take precautions. Besides, it's best to show these apostates what true Nords are capable of. It would be a shame for them to forget.
Khajiit is curious, for she is an outlander here. What is so important about the Fort Emo?
Aside from playing host to the Scald King and every Pact diplomat within a crow's flight of Skyrim, ask Commander Iarn. He seems to think it's very important. Good luck finding lodging, though. With so many petitioners, the inn's turning people away.
Okay. A friend of mine always says leprosy when he actually means latency. Oh no. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's dark, but amazing. Even if the browser version is worse, I don't like how the desktop version scans through all my processes running and sends statistics to their servers. Ugh, do they do that? That's awful. I mean, that's really, I feel like, one of the reasons why Windows moved to a different kind of structure with Windows 10, where it's like those different kinds of apps rather than programs. Because the way they run, there's much more limitations on what they can and can't do to your computer. That's going to be more and more of the future, I think, of a control system, which has its pros and cons, for sure. Dragon's Hollow. Oh. There is a book over here, and the Khajiit wants to grab it. The Book of Dawn and Dusk. That equals monies. I didn't want to know that. Right? Right? Now that we know it, you can't unknow those kind of things. It's just a matter of priority. For me, it's privacy and security first. Then commodity. Since Jenna can't look at Discord, send a picture of a mug with fun facts about Germany. There's no fun in Germany. Get back to work on it. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it. I just saw a picture recently on Twitter about, it just said the grind is real on it. And I was like, oh man, I kind of want that mug in my life. Because currently I just have a Pusheen mug, and I feel like I could expand my mug collection just a wee bit. And there is Fort Emo. Ah. And if this one continues south, what would happen? She cannot continue south. It is much different than this one remembers. But regardless, this one should check for more away shrines. Robin Williams, still in here. Aw, Robin Williams. Oh. For them all. Oh, hello. Ooh, what a pretty tent.
I received a letter from my sister in Narcissus. She says things are back to normal now that the Lodos plague has ended.
That is good news.
There it is.
Praise Almalexia. I thought that damn disease was going to spread forever.
Now, this one cannot get to another way shrine. And it makes for more comfortable travel later. Well, that's interesting. She said that she rams her horse into a vendor cart. What is over here? A dead end. Mine. Time to get that book. Ah! Frost water. Oh, this water must be awfully chilly. Hello there, stranger. Tamrielic artifacts, part 2. Oh, I hear a vacuum. Which is actually the Roomba bouncing around out there. Okay. Alright, okay. Say that at the same time. To the north. There must be at least 1 or 2 more way shrines to unlock. And then This one will travel to the rift. Oh. Yeah, if I remember correctly, and I took it incorrectly, it's there's like the two different components of those gates, where one is the actual physical manifestation where the anchors come down and they grab and they hold, and then the vortexy part that sucks in Nirn, and we had destroyed just one part of it. That's how my brain worked with that. Obviously that was not the case, but the Jester outfit cost real world money, and it's not even good looking. I feel you. I wish they had more of a Jester outfit like Cicero's. I feel like that's turned down enough where it's not too bad. Does Muse step in the lounge every once in a while to chat with you guys? I am a ghost. I am a ghost. I've done it like once or twice.
Ninja in the night. Try again, Fjord. You only need to ask.
Why? So you can embarrass me again, lizard? I don't think so.
It can be done. Don't give up yet.
You
I will
cheated,
kill for
Varela.
his outfit, pun
Sharp
intended.
pointy arrows aren't good enough for dark elves. You had to make
Why
your
do you
arrows
care
explode.
what arrows I use?
They are very angry. Okay, this one should hit a road soon. So we can't see when you join. I mean, I'm not that kind of ninja. I'll stumble on it and then, you know, there's like a spotlight that comes over my form and everyone knows that I'm there. I'm the bad stealth kind of ninja. I just tend to not go in the lounge much. Hello. Do you have a book? You do. It is right over here. Let Rika look at it. Tamriel Artifacts, Part 1. Rika will take this book. She assumes you are fine with it. I see. I'm sorry. I feel like that would have sounded dejected if there was sound involved. I don't know. I don't know. I do the stream and then after that I'm kind of, when I go on the computer, I'm quiet. I don't know if I'd have much to say in the lounge. I'd just kind of be sitting there listening and then you'd hear me typing and I don't know.
Are you here to help?
No. No, this one really is not. Unfortunately for you. Okay, so she has found all of the way shrines that matter, as far as Rika can tell. So, let us travel to the Kingsgrove one and actually finish this quest rather than going to the rift. Though Rika did want to go there. She should probably find the assassin. I'm more or less quiet in voice too. I gotcha. I'm not good with conversation. I'm more of the listener. And when I'm on my computer, it's like I'm either working or, well, I mean, like I'm working and then I'll usually like be listening to music, or I have a movie on while I work. So that makes it even more awkward for like being in a voice chat. I tend to have text conversations. I can hold those fairly well while I'm here on the computer, but generally never really voice. Most likely hear me nagging and complaining about literally anything. A bit unfocused, not paying attention. Oh, Hendris and I have been doing it all evening. Yeah.
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said, but I don't see them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
Alright. Evidence. No. Alright, we are in enemy territory. That is true again. Oh, Rika is going the wrong way. Here we go. It's getting dark. All the better for sneaking. Pork and poultry. Speaking of, collect evidence. For a spirit, a wildy wisp. A wildy wisp. Hello, where are you leading this one? She's getting distracted again.
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said, but I don't see them. Maybe with the traveling.
No? Okay. Khajiit must know.
Where did you come from? How did you find me? Never mind. That's not important. The sigil. You have to find the sigil.
I heard Forest and automatically looked up. This one needs to play ESO later. Been playing Far Cry 5 lately. Yeah, I hear it's good. What sigil?
The sigil represents our bond. The forest and my clan, we have an understanding. We take wood, we build. But as we do, we honor the forest, and the spirit of the forest protects us.
It is for the most part. I'm still doing Doom. Yeah, so he said, Andrew, he was talking to me about it a little bit, how, the cultists were a better villain, he was thinking, than, Far Cry 3's villain. What's his face? Can't remember his name. I can remember, I think it started with a V. And I played the dang game, I should remember him. I remember his face. I'm a crazy guy. Vast, yes, Vast. Vaz. It's just a really good game to just start 10 seconds after loading it up. I'm right into it. I mean the 1993 Doom one. Yeah, I feel like older games, they generally just put you right into the game from the get-go. There was no real fuss. It's just let's play. Now games can have all these crazy intros. And I mean, to be fair, they're more complicated, so they kind of demand those so you understand how to play the game. But, you know. Voss is a good antagonist, but he wasn't really there most of the time. Yeah, I feel that. The acting was on point, the character was on point, but they didn't really flesh him out too much, and he wasn't there most of the time, it's true. But he was a cool villain. I think they make very cool villains, just in general. The Far Cry 4 I didn't really play, but I did see a little bit of that first villain, that pink-suited guy, and I gotta say, he's cool as an evil guy. And I really like the Easter egg that they had in that game where you could just go along with him, and it was just like, yeah, well, that's an alternate ending. Where is the sigil?
My sister took it. She was going to hide it, keep it safe, but I don't think she made it very far. Eowyn fled south, through the mountain pass. Find her, save the sigil, and our accord.
It's the main quarrel with Far Cry antagonists. They're just so elusive. Yeah. Well, because I think like every encounter is scripted, the way they act, the way the camera moves. So they don't really do too much of those. Whereas like with general RPGs such as this, you've got stock movements and a setup where it's just like, oop, let's stare at the person. So you can have a lot more variability with meeting up and talking to the person. But Doom 4, the 2016 one, did it good. 5 seconds intro, get a gun, start shooting. Far Cry 4's antagonist just reminds me of Daffy from One Piece. He reminds me of a Korean superstar. That's what he reminds me of. Khajiit will find your sister and the sigil.
Please, if the Stormfists find the sigil, they could undo generations of goodwill.
What happened to you?
The Stormfist happened. The savages. They cut their way through our ranks, screaming about the Orc Thane.
Why would they attack you?
I've no idea. We're a peaceful group. We commune with Kain as guardian of the deep woods. We have no interest in who holds the throne in Windhelm.
You can tell Rikha'Raal more about this agreement, yes?
My clan has always been at one with the forest. We worship Kain in her most primal form, taking only what we need and preaching to those that would work in the deep woods.
Fresh, clear water in the snow. Damn it. There is another way shrine. It's good there's no frostfall. Yeah, Rikha'Raal would not be happy that she messed up. Okay. Now back to business. Finding evidence on this assassin and getting the law enforcement to look deeply at the what is it, Stormfist clan could probably benefit that other clan that loves the woods so much. Priorities. Your sister probably did fine. Probably hit the sigil and everything will be fine and okay. Big walking food with the tusk. Yeah, I think I really did enjoy playing Skyrim with Hunterborn and Frostfall and being a bard, or whatever it's called, be a bard, I think. And you can just go around, play music, get better at that, go out into the world, find a bunch of meat, be able to feed yourself, and sell some of it to get like other different kinds of foods. Different kinds of items. It was nice. Just, it's a quiet slice of life kind of thing. You can make Skyrim a nice slice of life game, and I loved that. As well as occasional dungeon diving. But I need to be... I'm like trying to build up my Skyrim load order again, where it's very careful as far as balance is concerned, like with money, and having the problem I had with Skyrim a lot was that I could get a lot of money. I could buy a bunch of houses, I could buy a bunch of horses, just endless, like, collecting wise. And I think it's better to be able to have that flow in, flow out. So if I have, there's actually, I'm looking into the tax mod. So if I have more horses and more houses, I have to pay money for those. So it's money in, money out, and I actually have to like make a living if I want to live in society, essentially. Don't forget realistic needs and diseases. Actually, I was using iNeeds for a while. I liked it more than realistic needs and diseases, and realistic needs and diseases didn't get updated for a while. I don't know if they updated it recently where I might reconsider it. But I'm thinking, are you inside a box? You are. I was considering, there's one, I forget what it's called, from Chesco, because there's Frostfall, and then I think no, Last Seed. Last Seed is his food mod that came out, and it looks a little bit too complex. I generally like the whole KISS method of keep it simple stupid, where it's just very cut and dry, which is why I liked I Needs. But, and like very plug and play, because it bothers me every time starting a new character where you have to go into MCM and customize everything. I want to minimize that as much as possible. But Last Seed, it still looked really good, and it mattered what kinds of foods you ate as well, which I appreciate. So I want to check that one out. Plus it has at least somewhat integration, I think, with Frostfall and other pieces, because it's all made by that one mod author, and he is fantastic at what he does. He understands script on a level I could only dream of. I Need is better for me? Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of being able to have so many mods that do basically the same thing, because you get to have different styles, different differences on a theme, essentially. So you can find the perfect one for you. But then, of course, it's like a lot that you gotta go through and figure out. And test. All the testing. Okay. Where is this evidence? I found a camp to the south. Stormfist clan lords and orcs occupy the camp. Not a good combination. I need to punish these criminals and bring back any evidence I find within Mera. Punish. So to kill him, then. Ah, there it is. It was really that simple. And I need to check out the holiday mod too. That was another one that looked really cool, because it just adds more life to Skyrim. I feel like it really lacks in that regard of the worlds keep spinning even if you're not in it, like Animal Crossing essentially, or you know, people have their own lives and they go through them. In Skyrim, they don't really have that. There's a full working calendar, but there's no holidays. People just keep on doing the same one sandbox package over and over and over again. You know. So, holidays are a step in the right direction. As well as that, there's this one mod that I didn't really look into too much because it conflicts with so many city altering mods, but it's one that kind of does that, or has that kind of mindset to giving life to the NPCs and having them do their own thing.
The guards found more caches of weapons hidden around the city, but nothing else. I hope you had better luck.
I can't remember the name of it offhand. It's not interesting NPCs, brain. Thank you, but no thank you. There's like there's one element to it that's really popular because it's compatible with almost everything, and that's the combat agent, which makes them understand their surroundings a little bit more and makes them smarter in the way they react to things, like a dragon. Some of them will run and hide, some of them will try to fight and then run and hide. So I have to look at making NPCs more intelligent. Khajiit found a camp outside the city. You should see these.
King Yoren's exiled brother Fieldgore used to run the Stormfist Brigade. That's his symbol added to the Stormfist emblem. And these orders. Fieldgore has returned to Skyrim. King Yoren must be told. Hopefully it's not too late. Fieldgore is King Yoren's twin brother. When Queen Nirnhill fell in battle, the brothers joined forces to defeat the Akaviri, but then they fought over the throne. Yoren won the day and exiled his brother. Now Fieldgore has returned.
And what does a Fieldgore want?
What does any exile want? Needless to say, to announce his presence in this manor can't bode well for King Yoren. The final event has started in the Hall of Trials. I'll send guards to the camp. You need to go to the hall and help the king.
One Piece says awesome world building, Middle Earth too. I like that. I feel like ESO kind of lacks in that regard, just because it's kind of all over the place and over the top and overly convoluted. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But then again, I suppose it's kind of accurate to real world because our world's lore and history is kind of messy and all over the place as well when you think about it. This one will protect the king. You really want this one right next to your king. You are so trusting. You're so trusting. Khajiit likes you.
Hurry, to the Hall of Trials. You must protect King Yoren at all costs.
Of course. This one is not a spy. Where is the king again? Oh. There's a dead woman in the streets.
I forgot what I'm drinking.
Windhelm's Arena, where champions from all over Tamriel come to compete and win in victory in the Nordic Games. That's another mod that I need to have. Restoring the arena. I feel like it's a good homage to their beginnings to have an arena in the game. Gandalf pulls shenanigans in The Hobbit with the Necromancer, originally just an excuse for Tolkien to basically say, yeah, that OP as Hack Wizard is currently unavailable. And the griffins at the end were obviously a fast travel. At the end of a quest, you always get that quick way home, whether it be by portal, or riding some great beast, or finding some secret doorway. What is the best way to support you? I mean, Patreon and Twitch gets a slice of your earnings. Stream Elements also gets a slice of donations. I don't know how much Stream Elements gets. Patreon does get a slice, it's true. I definitely get most of the earnings, as long as you don't donate over $1. Twitch does get 50-50. They definitely get the largest slice of the pie in that regard. And it also doesn't really help with me getting partnered because viewership is all I really need right now.
Is impressive, champion. Come up here so that the Stormfist cheated.
Oh.
These Nords have been poisoned.
Your brother Fieldgore sends his greetings, false king. He wants you to know that he has returned from exile to claim what is his by birth and by right. Your rule is over, pretender. Prepare to die.
Uh-oh.
What is the meaning
Oh
of
no.
this? Guards, seize that woman!
For Filgor! For the rightful king of Skyrim! Show no mercy!
No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There are more people. This is not good. Rika did not sign up for this. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Khajiit is doing a little bit better now. Khajiit needs to run. This is scary. Ah! No! Do not touch this one! Do not touch this one!
I need aid!
No, you really don't. Ah. Gold. This one will take the gold. This one still here is fighting. Okay, okay. Actually, they're all involved, so I'm gonna take a moment to look at the chat again. Right, I don't actually know what would be the best place to support me. Kind of Patreon, I would have to say, because yes, they take a cut, but every middleman's gonna take a cut, no matter what donation service you use, because they need a certain amount in order for their business to be run. So with my main goal, my idealistic goal, is to be able to make enough on Patreon, because that's a system that supports creatives in doing what they want to do anyway. At least so far, that's what it looks like. So that would be the place if you wanted to support me. That's a place to do it. The Great War arc happens without having having the protagonist being responsible. The Summit War just happened because a division commander of one of the biggest pirate crews got captured, and Luffy just went to the war because said pirate turned out to be his brother. Oh, okay. Dumping a whole bunch of story on my little brain. Rolls back into the last minute. Oh no! Everybody chill. Can't wait until you call me Kay. It's a coming. Headdress. Oh no. You should just die separately. Come over here. Excellent. Rika likes fighting one-on-one. It makes it fair for Rika. Carol, do you win? Dang it! Oh. Curry win. Curry win. just one more. You do need healing. There. It is done. Isn't it? There's no more grunt noises. Are we good? Curry. Or Reggie. Like when you join voice chat, we need to know what to call you. Sir Savid when. See read? Read? See read when? See read when? That is completely different than what was going on in my head. For the record. I'm hiding from voice chat after last time. What is Rika supposed to do in this place? She killed everyone. Or helped kill everyone. No, she pretty much killed everyone. They were the ones that helped her. You don't need to be killed. You don't need to be killed. Well, this is confusing. The Stormfist clan is attacking King Durin and his guards. This one needs to help them. And this one has. A victor. My cat needs to come into the room for some reason. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, Alcos. I'm gonna be closing out the stream anyway, because it's pretty much 5 o'clock. And it looks like the game has bugged, so... yeah. Oh, silly. Just wanted to be in here, say hello, pick on things, and then walk away. I see you looking at that ball and then coming right back to me. I know what you want. Okay. Is there any more tea left? There is. Oh my gosh. Blessings. I think it's better that you say it in the voice chat. Alright. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I enjoy the conversations that I have with you, and I enjoy seeing you guys having your own conversations. It's all really cool. Nope, I hide from voice chat. Curried win. Spread the word as usual if you like the stream, because it helps out a ton. Check out our Discord if you have not. And check out the events tab on this Twitch channel to know what we'll be streaming next. Tomorrow is General Art Sketchbook Day. So, I'm thinking I'm probably going to doodle some characters that I have in my head that I kind of want to start feeling out. So it's just going to be doodles of faces and generally playing around with color palettes. So that will be fun. And yeah. And then Friday's going to be the normal Dark Brotherhood art stuff. Characters you say yes. I did say that. You can probably guess which ones. Because I do need to figure out how they look very soon. Alright. We have 2 Make It Rains, right? From Alcos and Zarlark. I'm just gonna go to the phone app for this one. It's the easy way to do it. Let's see. Twitch app. I normally have it on whispers on here, so... Okay, there we go. Okay. Three of them, I see. Add points. No space. And there we go. Thank you again to Starlark, Alkos, and Hendris for making it rain for everybody. My voice is failing today. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. This is getting all gravelly. I mean, it works out well for an ESO day, that's for sure. It's out of practice. If there's something that you liked or disliked about the stream, you can click the stream feedback links in the Twitch info panel or on the Discord and let me know. That was a freaky noise. Oh my gosh. Game, why do you do this to me? I mean, I guess it's a Nordic tomb, so what can you expect? Yeah, so, as always, from my heart to yours, good luck.